largest stage of martial arts, and both these guys are gunning for their ticket to the world's largest martial arts organization. Both of them opening up with kicks out of that southpaw stance. Mitch Chilson alongside Brian McGrath here at the epicenter of Muay Thai, Lumpini Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. Mavlan Beck looking to open up with that heavy left kick as Thuy Thit touches the leg.
Both fighters exchanging low kicks early. Thuy Thit loves that heavy low kick, but Kakarov showing he can low kick as well.
Kakarov doing good work with the lower body as he was setting up the hands. Thuy Thit closes that distance, ties him up in the body lock. Chris Bachler separates. We're going Muay Thai rules, three-minute rounds here. 10-point must system being used by 3 judges ringside as Kakarov touches the leg of Thuy Thit. Thuy Thit loads up with that big left hand, follows it up with a nice right body kick.
Simple combination, very effective. The left hand over the top, the lead leg to the body. Thuy Thit was driving Kakarov back, but now Kakarov has Thuy Thit on the ropes, mixing up his low kicks nicely to the inside and outside of the lead leg. Big left hand.
Doing good work with that inside low kick, Brian. Touching the legs, but it seems like it's just sort of a distraction. Like, look at the feet, and boom, there are the hands.
So many things you can do with a low kick game. Exactly, Mitch. Do damage, get an opponent's attention downstairs, utilize them as feints to set up the hands. Oh, big left hand there from Thuy Thit.
Thuy Thit looking to counter strike, goes first at that opportunity. Kakarov going to the body. Dangerous game these two are playing. Both possess that one-shot knockout power. Bachler separates the clinch. And they get right back to the R8 limbs. Inside leg kick again. The best weapon so far for Kakarov as he goes outside. He's quick with that evasive maneuver as well. Not really trying to check, but trying to step out of the way. Doesn't even want to play that leg game with Thuy Thit.
That's right, you can pull your legs away. Every now and then it's nice to mix in a block. Thuy Thit there, stepping in on the left hand, feeling like he did some damage. Continuing to drive over, Kakarov moves him to the side and follows up with a big jumping knee.
Oh, this crowd is getting loud in here as Thuy Thit continues to push forward. Thuy Thit is definitely a fan favorite here inside Lumpini as he's looking to time the shot from Kakarov. Good fadeaway hook right there for Kakarov, but it looked like it was just a slip from Thuy Thit to end the first round.
Thuy Thit getting a bit wild with his left hand there. He wants to put that thing on Mavlan Beck Kakarov's chin so bad, but he needs to stay composed. Needs to make sure that he does not get too wild and eat a counter shot. Here's some beautiful knees coming by way of the fighter, that fighter from Uzbekistan here, turning the corner, following up with a jumping knee. That's a great tactic and certainly got Thuy Thit's attention. Big left hand there, though, landing. Thrown by the fighter from Myanmar. Good back and forth. Both of these guys kind of having to stand in front of each other and bang it out, really.
Yeah, I'd like to see Thuy Thit throw more multi-shot combinations because Kakarov is good at evading those first couple ones with hand parries and head movement, but the aggression and the closing of the distance from Thuy Thit, he's able to score with that third and fourth shot, so maybe he can land more of that here in this second round. Interesting first 3 minutes, Brian, as Kakarov goes to the body and Thuy Thit answers back with a shot of his own.
Kakarov uses more of that kickboxing style of defense. Here catching the kick. He'll parry a shot out of the way. Pull his legs out of the way rather than block.
Could have been a possible eye poke right there. Bachler calling a halt to the action. He's going to send him over to the medical team to take a look at the eye. In that first round, Brian, how'd you score that? Who do you give a slight advantage to?
I mean, it's a tough one. Thuy Thit had, some great combinations. Landed some big shots, especially a clean left hand at one point. But Mavlan Beck more composed, did more damage to the legs, inside inside of the lead leg. I mean, too, though, you got to remember, Mitch, the crowd is so behind these fighters from Myanmar. They're screaming every time he lands a shot. That could affect the judges. I know that's not a very committed answer.
Thank you.
That's okay. You can sit on the fence. That was a close first round. But here we go. Back to action in the second round. Mavlan Bek, Kakarov ready to get started here. He goes to the body. Again. Oh. Got to be careful with that follow-up shot.
Stay there. Come with me.
Bachelor giving him some time.
Yeah,
Wait, it's like, I'm fine, let's go.
Okay.
He's okay, but safety definitely our #1 concern of our athletes. Bachelor going to go over and give Mavlan Bek Kakarov a warning.
He had a nice check hook here, but then following up with the elbow while his opponent was on his knees. Whether it was intentional or not, it is illegal.
Oh, wow. Bachelor has taken a point.
1 point, okay? 1 point, okay? Okay, listen, down fire, okay? Keep it clean.
Bachelor taking a point from Mavlan Bek Kakarov.
Okay,
now he's going to have some urgency on his side and going to have to get active here.
This fight could possibly get even more interesting, hard to believe. We did landing a big left kick to the leg there. He's got his hands out and open, looking like he wants to parry punches and utilize his kicks.
He's also doing a good job of slipping and ripping, using that head movement to stay light on his feet. Very evasive, and lands a clean left hand.
Fingers closed.
Kakarov looking to time an entry with a fadeaway check hook. Can't quite find the mark. Parries the hands out forward, goes back to that inside leg kick. Tway Tit lunging forward with that big left hand. Misses the mark, though.
Kakarov does a great job of just getting out of range and countering with hooks. In a few more flurries and exchanges, he might land that thing cleanly. Tway Tit, again, letting his posture get low a little bit too often. Kakarov able to bring his head down, throw knees, really leverage that position.
Yeah, Tay Twit's gonna have to stay a little bit sharper. When he enters like that, driving his head forward. Kakarov does a good job of creating those frames, defending well, finding the space, just like that. See, there's a frame off of the left hand, or sorry, the right hand, and then he fires off with the left. Dangerous striker. Good use of the clinch there to redirect the pressure. That's coming from Tway Tit as he spins into the back elbow. Oh, and a clean left hand landed by Tway Tit.
Kakarov looking great in the clinch, but did eat a sharp stabbing left from Tway Tit. Looking to spin into an elbow. Here using some dirty boxing, very effective ways to create an opening to strike. Once again, like you said, Mitch, framing, looking for another spinning elbow along the ropes.
Absolute money for Tway Tit, but Kakarov going to the body with a left shot of his own. Tway Tit's ultra tough. We talked about it on the walk, Brian, but it's definitely on show here in this second round. The 10-second clapper is sounded. Kakarov was setting up for a giant left hand, but Bachelor stepped in to lay out a nice knee to end the round as well. But the 1-point deduction could loom heavy in the judges' eyes and scorecards if this match sees another 3 minutes, but I'm looking forward to the next 3 minutes.
Mitch, that is the thing, that X factor, that point that was taken. Kakarov seeming to have found weapons that he can land in the clinch, the range that he wants to do this thing at. Great shot to the body there, bringing the head low, wrapping up in the clinch using his knees, demonstrating great technique in the clinch and at close range, always having to be wary of Tway Tit's left hand. But I think Mavlan Bek Kakarov has found a range that he is going to try to bring this fight to for the rest of the match, this remaining third round.
Thank you. All right, third and final round.
So much experience on the side
Well
of
done.
Kakarov. 15-0 since he's restarted his career. Highly successful as an amateur. Left fighting for 10 years, but one Friday Fights has brought him back with a vengeance. Tway Tit on the other side has a record of 51-2. Just an astonishing record. Ultra tough on display here too, looking to extend his win streak to 52 wins. But Kakarov really leveling up here in this third and final round with a downward elbow inside that clinch, out-muscling Tway Tit inside that close range, Brian.
Very tricky in the clinch, the way he changes angles, pulls his opponent around, really effective in that clinch position, utilizing his elbows and his knees. Great weapon selection. Tway Tit really having trouble adjusting. Nice snappy jab there by the fighter from Uzbekistan.
A stumble, trying to close that distance from Tway Tit. Win Leong as Kakarov goes to the body with the foot. Going to the body might be the blueprint for success for Kakarov as he's able to get a huge 8-count being issued. Let's see.
4, 5,
1,
6, 7.
big
Look at me.
knockdown in the third and final round.
Ready. Drop.
Oh, the judges have their work cut out for him if it sees the final bell. Kakarov needs to go, Brian.
Mitch, that's huge for Kakarov. Doing a great job of attacking the body. I think Tway Tit is hurt to the body right now. Kakarov does a great job in the clinch, always taking the angle, setting up a position to throw a strike, an elbow, or a knee. Very crafty.
I know you get really excited whenever you see those toes go to the body, Brian. And that could have been the shot that really set the wheels in motion for Kakarov here as he's dominant inside the clinch, doing good work inside that close range. 1 minute to go in the third and final round.
Tway Tit just really struggling in the clinch, not dealing with it well at all, not able to defend. Kakarov very physically strong in this position, also crafty, taking those angles, going to the left, pulling his opponent through, throwing the knee, moving to the other side, the elbow here, letting his hands go, framing off, like you said before, he's pushing him into the ropes, constantly changing levels, never letting Tway Tit set his feet.
That was a shove. Knocked him down. 20 seconds to go in this third and final round. Kakarov needs to go. Needs to throw caution to the wind as he spins with a back fist. Connects inside the clinch. Ties him up. Tway Tit swings in.
All right, good. You do good.
And Bachelor separates the action. And the bell sounds. The judges have their work cut out for themselves, Brian. What a battle. But that second round and the point deduction for Kakarov is got to be huge. But then the knockdown to the third, Brian, that third round's probably going to be scored 10-8 in favor of Kakarov. Oh, man, a lot of math going on in that that entire match.
That's right. I don't even want to touch this thing, Mitch. Don't ask me. I just sit here and talk about the fights, but my gosh, Kakarov finding that he can be very dominant in the clinch, doing such a good job of always throwing off the balance of Tway Tit, using his knees and his elbows. Fun fight.
Let's go to Nara for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have called this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Mavlonbek
Kakarov picks up the win in his one Friday Fights debut. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest fighters in history.